Hi, everyone. Welcome to SBR Sports Pick. Hashtag SBR on Twitter if you want to ask us any questions. Keep it clean, but we'll just ask. And, of course, we are the odds couple. His name is Mike Brenner. My name is Peter Loshak. And today is Friday, January 27th. We're going to take a look at the Saturday, January 28th college basketball card right now.
Real quick, because I think this is important. Okay. Had a viewer hit me when we were at the beach on Twitter, had a situation, turned them on to the conflict resolution department.
Oh, yeah.
Handled, done, over with. It was a Bitcoin thing. It was handled. So there you go, buddy. We handled it for you.
All right. That sounds great. Excellent.
Because he asked me and you for our help.
Yes, so. Sure. Okay, Mike Brenner. Mike Brenner's going to give some early thoughts on the Saturday, January 28th card. I might go with him, but there's some definitely interesting games. I'll just highlight them right now, see what you think about it. Just go down the line here. The first one, Florida State against Syracuse. Florida State, of course, coming off the loss, but Syracuse can be good at home. They're a 2-point dog. I don't have an opinion on it yet, but it's tempting.
Florida State's a Jekyll and Hyde on the road and at home, you know. I don't know, Pete. And again, guess what? You're in Florida State. They're going up to Syracuse. It's still cold as hell up there.
Yeah.
That makes a difference. I'm telling you. What's the line? Well, we don't even have.
No, we do. The early line I have here is +2 for Syracuse, which is
at home dog at the Dome.
But I can see. God. I mean, Syracuse they're often very good at home, but not unbeatable. I think who was it? Miami that beat them by 30 points at home.
Buried them. Buried them. It was Miami. Matter of fact,
I think
Pete.
Florida State might be a good player if they're not thrown by playing at Syracuse.
And again, if Florida State's coming off a loss.
Yeah, the big loss to Georgia Tech, which I predicted but didn't have the balls to pull the trigger on.
That shit's going to stop, too, by the way. Next time you say, I'm going to know, we're not going to go visit that big balls factory. You're going to grow your own pistol, Pete.
Okay, sounds good.
Then what do you think?
I have
This is a perfect example.
Oh, no. I have no opinion right now. I'm saying it's an interesting game.
You have no opinion.
It's an interesting game.
We'll be back on that one, I think.
Next one that's very interesting is Notre Dame against Georgia Tech.
Yes.
Georgia Tech coming off of the
somebody going to pay for that game.
Georgia Tech, not a good team, but coming off of the big win against Florida State, which is a bad spot for Florida State. Notre Dame, they're in the opposite situation. They are a very good team, coming off a loss to Virginia, -4. I'm thinking Notre Dame might be. You like this?
Because here's the thing. I think Georgia Tech. And again, Notre Dame early on wasn't expected to be, any type of commanding team in the top 25. But Mike Bray coached them up. The team is very good. All right, I'll take that experience over Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech just got this win that they're probably still out partying and dancing. All right, and all of a sudden Notre Dame, I think, is just a little more disciplined. I think they're a little more focused, and I think they have a better chance at any hope of anything going to the dance than them. So I think that team, all right, on a pissed off someone's going to pay for that shit game is going to go ahead and take advantage of a team that's going, how the hell did we pull that one off?
Yeah, I mean, the thing about Georgia Tech is they have covered 5 in a row, and the Florida State win was not their only big win. Don't forget they beat UNC outright, also as a big dog earlier this year. But after the UNC game, they got blown out by Duke and Louisville, and the question is Notre Dame at that level of team that they can?
Now, I don't know about blowout, but I think they can cover.
Points,
so I'm going to take them Pistol Pete on the first half in the full game. I think they're going to be pissed. Mike Bray's going to be having them playing good ball in the first half. Full game's going to be -4.
Well, we can give you the -4 line, -110 right now, and as far as the first half, take the Pinnacle opener.
I think we'll go with Pinnacle. Yeah, I like it. Good breakdown and good points on Georgia Tech.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to personally take I'm going on with you, but I'm taking the bookmaker opener because I think this one might get bet up a little bit. So I'm going to take the bookmaker.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do that with you.
First half. All right.
Pistol
We're in agreement
Jump
there.
on in, baby.
We're in agreement there. Another game going down the line. UNC also a modest road favorite against Miami, Florida. Miami, Florida, I think a better team than Georgia Tech in general. UNC -5 an opening line against Miami. What do you think?
I'm all over this.
You like this one?
Buddy, I love this one, and I'm not kidding you. UNC is just tightening up right now. They're really, really looking good. They covered a nice first half for me the other day, and they buried the team on the full game.
Yeah.
They're going to keep the momentum going. Miami's too up and down. Which team will show up? So you know what? I'm going to take advantage of that, and I think this will get bet up. So I'm going to take the bookmaker first half and give me the best shop line. Pull that trigger,
Yeah,
Pistol.
I mean, Miami's a good team, but they have lost 8 out of the last 10 ATS. 4-13, 2-7 ATS at home.
Exactly. That's what I was just getting ready to say. Look at their at-home ATS. I mean, it's ridiculous.
All right, so what do you want here?
I want the full game in the first half.
Full game, -5, -110, and for the first half, you want the bookmaker?
That's going to be bet up, I think. I wouldn't be surprised if that's 7 at tip-off, if not more. If not more. Hey, speaking of which, you remember Judge Joe Hornick, the one that wanted to send me the money from the pools?
Yes.
He's getting in the car, and guess where he's going? He's coming to Costa Rica for March Madness. I'm lining him up. He doesn't even know it until he sees this, but I was at the casino about an hour ago, and I was talking with the casino owner, Jonathan. I've got this guy some rooms waiting for him for free when he gets here, and I got him $100 a day in casino money.
For people who aren't familiar about the story we're talking about, there was a guy who entered a contest, a bowl contest, right? And, really needed Mike Brenner's help, and he wound up, with Mike Brenner's help, winning the contest. He won $22,000. told Mike Brenner he was super thankful, so happy, wanted to send Mike Brenner half it. Mike Brenner said no, he's going to pay it forward.
Yep, paying
and
it forward.
And then subsequently, I was in a separate video, asked him just hook me up with a couple $100, didn't get an answer. If he's coming down to Costa Rica, you know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna beg him for.
He might give you one of his $100 a day casino money.
Maybe, or I'm just going to beg him for $20.
Okay.
I'm going to be like, all right,
I don't think you'll have to beg. I think this guy will hand it to you.
Mike Brenner said no to $11,000 from you. I'm begging you for just $20.
Boom.
And then if he,
Judge
and then you know
Joe,
what he's
we
going to do?
can't wait till you get here, man.
And then if he says yes, I'm going to immediately up some and say, hey, can I get 25? Can I get 25? That's what I'm going to do.
But guess what? I bet you won't. You won't have the balls. You won't pull the trigger because you don't got the balls, Pistol.
When it comes to begging.
But on a serious note, thank you. This guy is one of the best teammates. He's just like the Guam White, the Zimmermans, our whole team. We got a great team. Michael Leitner, all these guys. Michael Aguirre, thank you all for your support. But he is really coming down, and I can't wait. We're going to show him a great time.
All right.
Yeah, buddy.
Excellent. All right. Nice little tangent there. Like, Brenner, no, very good. People should know about what's going on in our videos in our world. Let's move on with the games. So this one, I'll be a little bit, maybe not, if this is one of your picks. Duke, a 1-point road favorite against Wake Forest. Now, what's up with, not even touching
him, buddy.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, Coach K rounded up the troops because remember, he's out for the year because he's got back surgery. He looked at Steve Kerr and said, hell, if he could do it, I could do it. Well, guess what? It ain't working. You got Grayson Allen, and he's nothing but trouble, nothing but a problem, and the kid's a cancer for you. It's proven itself. He banned the kids from the locker room. He told them you cannot wear Duke, anything with a Duke label on it, had them all over to his house and chewed their ass out. They can respond two ways. If he's on the sidelines, I'm all over this thing. He's going to be on his couch. Jeff Capel. I still think they might get the win because just out of pride, but I'm just so off of that team. Until Coach K comes back, I don't think they're going to hurt anybody, and I don't think they're a threat down going forward.
I'm going to do some deep research into that. There might be some value one way or the other, but it's definitely an interesting line. And then
wait a minute, Dennis, did you hear that deep research? That means he's not going to be in on Monday till 8:30 instead of 8.
All right, then we got, of course, huge matchup, Kansas, Kentucky, both top 5 teams right now. The early opening line is Kentucky minus 5.5. Is this a 10-foot bowl for
I'm
you?
off it. I can't. Okay. Yep, Bill Self going up against Calipari. That's going to be one Pete. You pop a beer and you enjoy it as a fan. I just don't have any call on that. Not on the side. I looked at the total. I said, "Holy shit!" Nothing whatsoever clicked. And right now I'm not in that dialed-in zone. So if it's not clicking, I'm not forcing it.
Okay.
Baby.
And then the only other line that I popped at me is Gonzaga minus 27 at Pepperdine. I'm sure not what I think about that one. All right.
You think I believe that?
I don't know.
Pete,
Mike Brenner,
honestly,
okay.
How long we've been knowing each other? I don't believe it. But Gonzaga, they're popping the eyes to a lot of people. They're covering large spreads.
They really are. And all right. So Mike Brenner, what else do you have for us?
I like this one, buddy. I like West Virginia.
Oh, okay. There's no opening line on this one that I'm seeing here.
There's not. So I'm going to go on a
Pinnacle opener.
Yep. I'm going to do a Pinnacle
whatever
opener,
the line is.
Whatever. And I'm doing first half West Virginia.
Okay.
They're at home against A&M. And I'm telling you right now, West Virginia just showed something. And I like it.
Okay.
So
West Virginia first half Pinnacle opener.
Absolutely. And I'm not even worried about what that line is. And then I got one other to wrap it up. And it's Frank Martin coaching South Carolina, baby, on the road. First half. I don't know if there's a line on the full game yet.
On the road, first half.
On the road again.
Let me see. No, I don't think.
I can't wait to get on the road again. You'd like Willie Nelson?
Yeah, sure. Wait, with South Carolina.
I saw him. You know, he used to live on Long Key in Florida. Yeah, I saw him one
the
day.
opening line is minus 12, so depending on where it gets bet, it'll be 6.5, 7, something like that.
And they're going to bring it. They are going to bring it. Yes, I just read an article today. Frank Martin said you're going to see what we're all about.
Okay.
You're going to see the game. Yes.
Wow.
Yep. This is the time we have to show literally what we can do and do it consistently. He said, you watch how sharp we're going to be. I think he's psychologically.
And Missouri is definitely a team that can be dominated if the team comes in motivated.
But you know what I think he's doing? I think he's setting his team up a little psychological, because that's how Frank Martin, he's just like Bob Huggins. They know how to get in the head, like a Belichick. All right, so their team has not been playing great as far as turnover ratio, so he's already putting it out there. You watch how sharp we are in offense and watch our turnovers. I'm all over it.
That's great. All right, and is that it for you, Mike Brenner?
Buddy, that's it. That's enough, and I'm feeling it.
Sounds good, and we will definitely be back on Monday for the Monday College Basketball Card.
I can't wait, Pistol Pete. Judge Joe's coming to see us.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SPR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.